Hey, Bob Guerin here with Synergy Kettlebell Training. I want to share with you our brand new challenge for September 2010. This challenge is something that goes along with what I've been doing for the last 3 years, and I have not wavered at all, not even one day, for almost exactly 3 years. So I'm calling this challenge the little I like on the iPod, the iFast challenge. Now before you just turn off this video and say, oh, I'm not going to fast, just hear me out and listen. There's 3 different types that I'm going to share with you on what you can do, 3 different levels, some easier, some a little bit more challenging. But a challenge is something that's supposed to make you step outside of your comfort zone. And it's going to be challenging, it's going to be difficult, it's going to have the days that you're thinking, how in the world can I do this? In 3 years, I've had way more days like that in the beginning than I did actually good, successful days. But when you get past the first couple days, weeks, and months, it then becomes routine like anything else and becomes part of your lifestyle. So the iFast challenge is going to be over the course of a week. We're going to break it down into smaller segments of even days. But the week, we're going to go all 4 weeks of September, each week by week. So the first week, you're going to be choosing one day, just one day that you want to do a fast on. Now there's 3 different levels of a fast. Okay, level 1 is 100% full, not eating anything fast, from sunrise to sunset. Okay, so during that time, you drink water or tea, nothing else. Don't even eat any piece of fruit or anything. Don't even eat a single nut. So that's nothing except water or tea from sunrise to sunset. So right about 5, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock-ish, then you start eating something. And what you eat matters. Obviously, we want to eat balanced foods, lean meats, vegetables, nuts and seeds, fruits in moderation, things like that. If you want to have some beans, go ahead and do that too. So we're still trying to be as paleo as we can in our eating. So eat that in balanced means and portion control in the evening time. Okay? So that's just one day. Pick any one day. Level 2 is going from eating nothing at all during the day to eating just a little bit. Now, on my 3-day cleanse that I give all my Synergy Kettlebell campers, we're eating just a little bit on those days, and these cleanse days are just to give you enough to get through the day. Okay? So that's what we're going to be applying here. So level 2 is going to be the cleanse like in the Synergy cleanse. So what that is, foods are going to be 3 meals, breakfast time, lunchtime, and dinner time, but they're very, very small. So you're going to be having either chicken or beans, and that's it. The beans are going to be either black beans or azuki beans or black-eyed peas, because they're the highest in fiber and protein, least in starch out of all the beans that I've seen. So what that is, that's your protein, the chicken or the beans. You choose which bean you want. Okay, the next is going to be an orange during breakfast time and lunchtime. You're going to cut 1 orange in half, and you're going to eat half of that at breakfast time, half of that at lunchtime. At dinner time, you're going to be having a cucumber, half of the cucumber. Okay, so you'll do that instead of the orange so the sugars are lowered. One thing I did forget, breakfast time, you can have eggs, as long as they're egg whites. So what we're doing is we're taking all the fat out of your day and we're putting your body in a state of short ketosis. So your body's going to use fat rather than storing fat. Okay, so that one day will be a ketosis day and a fast day that has very, very little foods in there. And the amounts are going to be actually listed below the video on the blog. Okay, the amount of food. So that's level 2. And if all this is confusing to you and going over your head, all of it's going to be written out below in the blog post. Okay, and level 3 is going to be smoothie. Okay, so for when you wake up, you're going to drink a tall glass of water. Try to go as long as you can without eating anything, and then have a fruit/veggie smoothie. Again, the ingredients are listed below, but you can come up with any smoothie you want. Just keep it to a max of 8 ounces, okay? And you could have 3 of those during the day. So on your cleanse day, you're going to be, on your iFast day, you're going to be having 3 smoothies at most. But if you only had 1 or you had 2, then that's perfectly fine too. So have that breakfast time, lunchtime, dinner time if you want to. But there's no other food that you're going to be having on that specific iFast day. So you want to make sure that you keep it so that you can easily drink that smoothie. So those are the 3 levels. Level 1, again, is having nothing from sunup to sundown. Level 2 is the Synergy Cleanse Day with the oranges and the beans or the chicken and the eggs and the cucumber. And level 3 is a smoothie iFast day. So again, they're all written below the post. You choose which level you are, and you choose the day that you're going to iFast. Week 2 in September, you're going to be having 2 days. Week 3 in September, 3 days. And week 4 in September, you're having 4 challenge days. So that will be an iFast day, and you can choose your level each week. So let's just say this week, you choose a smoothie. Next week, if you want to do the full fast, you can do that and change it up as you go and see which one feels best for you. If you feel so determined that you want to actually add another day in week 1 and week 2, you can do that as well. But at the very minimum, to successfully accomplish this challenge is going to require 1, 2, 3, and 4 relative to their weeks in the challenge as your iFast days. So if you have any questions at all, let me know, and I will be very happy to address them. Leave me a comment on the blog post, and I will address that as well. A tip, the biggest tip I can give you is to drink a lot of water. Okay? At the very minimum, you want to drink half your body weight in ounces of water through the whole day. But because you're fasting, you're going to need more water to fill your belly, to flush toxins out, and to give you energy, because you're not getting in that food. So that water will give you the energy, and it's going to use your stored fat as energy. Okay, so throw the water in there anytime you feel hungry. Have at least an 8 to 16 ounce glass of water or bottle of water around that you can take at any time, because that's going to help push you through. But the 1 day is not that bad at all. You can get through anything for 1 day. For 24 hours, you can get through anything. When we get to the week 4, that could be a challenge. And keep in mind that these days don't need to be consecutive. You could do a Monday, you could do a Wednesday, you could do a Friday, and then a Sunday. So you can spread out those days for your iFast days. That's up to you. So I'm going to put a little bit more information in black and white underneath this blog or the video. But if you have questions, definitely ask them. This is one of the best ways of eating that I've found. And for me personally, I don't eat anything until about 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock at night. And I've done that for almost 3 years. And as you can see, I don't really have that much fat on me. And actually, I have a little bit more right now than I'd like. But it's about being healthy. I'm not trying to look like the cover of GQ magazine or on the Muscle and Fitness magazine with shredded, ripped abs. I don't care about that. I want to be healthy, and because I'm a kettlebell lifter, I want to be skinny strong. I want to be slender, but as strong as I possibly can. And by fasting like this, it's going to give you a lot more energy. You think if I eat food, I'm going to get energy. It's actually partly true. It's what you eat and when you eat it that gives you the energy. So you're going to experience that during the iFast. So I challenge you for 30 days, iFast, and see how you feel. Awesome. Have a great day, and talk to you later.